Welcome, guys. It's the TheEpicBanana XD. Welcome to my podcast. Joining me today is Luke.
That's right.
Just Luke.
Just Luke. I thought you wanted me to say it.
Oh, well, I mean, if you want to say it, go introduce yourself. Why not?
I'm Luke, innit? You know, I'm chilling.
You're
I'm
chilling.
Luke.
You're
Yeah,
chilling.
that's me. I'm chilling.
We are chilling.
A bit fucking intoxicated.
Currently, time is 12:57. Date.
Fuck knows.
I don't know.
We're on the street corner.
We're on the street corner.
And that's all that matters. Having a couple drinks.
I'm a little Bev.
Little cheeky
little
Bev. That's all that matters.
Just hit record and see what happens.
That's the thing. You gotta have a good little drink out with the friends, innit? That's key.
I don't really have that anymore. I mean, I'm 25, 24. I'm
Fucking
24.
old man.
I'm not an old man. All right. Listen here. I'm 24. I've had all my fun. I've had all my friends.
There is fun to be had.
I've had the friends that I can just be like, you know what? I don't need you in my life.
You're getting deeper.
I've got enough friends.
Already getting into this, boy.
And there's like, I'll have a group of friends that's like 5 or 6 or 7 people, but I'd only stay in contact with like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, because what's the point after a certain point?
Because yeah, exactly. Some
You
people
don't
are just
need,
there for the
you don't need
lols.
fucking
like,
17 people around you all the time unless you're fucking famous and some kind of shit like that. You don't need fucking.
I might be famous.
You could be. You never know. Let's see how the podcast goes.
I mean, they do call me Kanye West.
I call you Kanye West.
Everyone calls me Kanye West.
Yeah, because I started that.
No, you didn't.
Alright, you know what? I got to explain it for the people at home.
All right.
I don't even remember how it started. Oh yeah, no, I do.
How?
Okay.
You tell me.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know how it
remember,
fucking
I remember.
started.
Alright, so because this is audio, you won't know that TheEpicBanana XD is an Indian man. He's mixed, but he is Indian too.
Oh my God.
Oh, very good.
Very nice.
So because he's very good,
And very nice.
and he also has some Spanish in him, he's got the cheeks like Kanye.
Excuse me. Not Spanish.
Alright, you go and tell him.
Brazilian.
Brazil.
Me Latino.
A little bit of Brazil.
A little bit.
Little touch of it. Alright, so because of that, he's got the cheeks like Kanye West. So one day I made this observation and I decided to say it. And he didn't like it. So I figured that's the perfect thing for
Not
me
that I
to
didn't
go.
like it, it was
You
just-
did not like it at the time. You're like, what the fuck?
Because I don't like Kanye West. I don't know what he's a cunt.
No, I fuck with him. Like, he can talk as much shit as he wants, yeah? That guy makes sick music.
Yeah, but
You can't judge the art.
Nah,
This guy has had, what, 10 plus good years of releasing hits. You know what I mean? He's released some hits.
He's broke, man.
He's not broke.
He's broke.
No, broke is having no money. This guy's got like fucking 50 million to fall back on, plus his wife has made like another fucking 200 and something in makeup and games.
I wonder how.
She's done alright for herself. Listen, you can't knock the hustle. Just because she came up one way, it don't mean you can't knock the hustle. You know what I mean? But either way,
Sorry, boss.
I'm losing track of the story. The whole thing is that he has the cheeks like Kanye. You know, a little bit chubby, a little bit nice, a little bit cute. Girls want to kiss him. So I decided to call him Kanye. Alright. So I decided to call him Kanye West. And I noticed it wasn't his favourite. I'll say that. So I ran with it because I'm a bit of a dickhead and I like to run with things like that. We're recording outside.
Edit that in post.
A little mental note. So I decided to run with it. So anytime someone would come up, I would say, you know, he looks like Kanye West, didn't it? And they'd be like, oh yeah, he does. Yeah, he's got the face like Kanye. Because you had the facial hair like Kanye. You got the cheeks like Kanye.
Oh yeah, that's when I did.
Everything kind of pieces together to Kanye
I remember
West.
that.
And then people go around being like, oh shit, yeah, he looks like Kanye West. Yeah, he's Kanye West. And that shit just spread. Because we used to work in the same place. So, you know, everyone kind of knew each other. And he became the Asian Kanye West of the office.
I don't like it.
You got to see him to really understand it, yeah.
I don't like it.
Like, I don't know, you throw up a picture of him and then compare
If
it
you
to
wanna-
Kanye West.
if you
He's
wanna follow
Kanye
me-
East. He's Kanye East. That's
If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm _TheEpicBanana.
I ain't got an Instagram.
Alright, you ain't got an
I'm
Instagram.
not gonna lie to you.
But if you like and comment this, then maybe he might make one.
I'm actually thinking of making one.
If we get
For business purposes.
50 likes on this video
Fuck
podcast thing, he'll make a fucking Instagram.
You know what? Fuck that. Let's just get one in it. Give me one and I'll make it. I'm that easy. It don't take a lot for me, bro.
Give us 1 like on this video
That's
and
what
he will
matters, bro.
make Instagram.
I'll do me in it. That's the thing. Instagram is a lot more important than I realized. think about like this year. How many like people have made careers, like big money careers, of Instagram?
Here's the thing: people make careers purely based off product placement.
Yeah, but that's still a career. And that's
Like,
a very lucrative career. Like.
They've done well for themselves when it comes to gathering the minimal amount of followers to get recognized by a certain company to start doing the product placement and being sponsored.
Yeah, but that's social currency.
It is social currency.
That's the
and it's a
social
growing
currency.
market. That's
exactly.
It's a growing
Social currency is going to be a lot more important. It's already important, but it's going to be a lot more important than it is where it's kind of going to be I feel like it's going to be a necessity to have an Instagram. Like, it's going to be a job requirement at some point to have an Instagram page and have that be built to a certain extent.
I mean, not necessarily, because
Not for like entry level. That's always going to stay the same until they
in
replace
some
us.
ways, when Facebook became huge,
Yeah.
like, don't get me wrong, Facebook is fucking big.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the most powerful social medias out there.
The
But
most.
when it started to become very popular, businesses were looking at that. Businesses were looking at your Facebook.
They still do.
But not for the reasons you would like it to be. Not for, you have a Facebook account that could aid the business. No. Only because they want to see what you get up to. They know it's a social media. They know
Yeah, but that's Facebook. Think about it like this, yeah. Facebook, you put your life on there. Well, I
you
don't.
put your life on Twitter. You put your life in picture form on Instagram.
Yeah, but that's
Heck, you post stories on Snapchat.
It's not the same though. It's really not the same. Alright, think about how social media is trying to change shit, yeah? Say if I was to make an Instagram, I ain't gonna put up the kind of shit I'm doing right now, yeah, where I'm just fucking sitting on a wall chilling. I'm gonna put up the shit that makes me look.
We're talking about we're in a mansion with a pool.
That's right. Splish splash.
Splish splash splosh, mate.
Exactly.
Splish splash
But
fucking splash.
that's the kind of shit I'm gonna be I'm not gonna be putting up the shit I do on a regular basis. I'm gonna be putting up the shit.
Jarvis, can I get another bit? Sorry, I'm just calling my butler.
That's right. Fire Festival. That's a good example. Fire Festival was a whole event made of social currency. Yeah. Do you know about it?
Not really.
All right. So it's not a long story, but essentially it was an event. It was like a music event. You know, like wireless and kind of things like that.
Yeah.
It was a music event made for that kind of crowd. But the whole thing is they all go to the Bahamas, and it's like a week experience, I think.
Okay.
They just released a documentary of it on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet. I want to watch it.
Netflix is no way associated or sponsored by us.
But they can. They can. But like the whole thing is, yeah. So Fire Festival happens. People go, and it's kind of made for losers. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of made for people who don't have it like that social currency.
But who want it.
Exactly. So they can post pictures saying, yeah, I'm here at Fire Festival. This shit's popping. This is where I'm at. But they get there. There's no food. The acts haven't shown up. People are fucking sleeping in tents. Like there's one thing, yeah, where a guy had to suck a dick to get water.
What?
Yeah, I swear to God, he had to suck a dick to get water. So what happened was their water supply was cut off because they didn't pay for it.
Wow, okay.
And the guy in the water station said, yo, call someone down to suck my dick. I'll give you water. I'll reset the water supply.
What kind of bullshit is this?
This is Firefest. This is the Bahamas.
You can't
So
deprive someone of water if they want it, man.
Yeah, but
Come
they
on,
didn't pay.
That's
They
like,
didn't pay. Think about it like that. They didn't
yeah,
pay.
fair enough, but it's water, man.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You never know how important that shit is until you don't have it. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, they cut off their water supply. One of the people in the control center offers that. So the guy running Fire Festival goes to his gay employee and says, look, you gotta suck a dick for some water, fam. How thirsty are you? So the guy goes, yep. Has a shower, brushes his teeth, gets ready. 175k worth of water. He goes and sucks the dick for. He wasn't pressured into it. Nothing like that. He just said, yep, I'm thirsty. I'll go do that shit.
Yeah, I bet it was thirsty.
Listen, that's the whole thing. The whole event went fucking mad. Ja Rule was the main guy headlining the event. He was the main promoter of the event.
Wow, okay.
Like celebrity promoter. He didn't even go. The guy was in LA.
And he's making money off that.
I don't think he made anything in the end. One woman lost about 50k, her whole life savings, because she decided to supply catering for the event. She lost everything. But all these people were then stranded with no water, no food. This woman was giving out cheese sandwiches. She lost everything. Everything. Her 50k that she put up for this event thinking that she'd make it back. And then some. Lost it all.
How? It's an event.
Because the whole event went fucking tits up. No one showed up. There was no housing. They promised so many things like housing. Like they promised a bunch of shit. Like you go from your villa straight to the fucking event.
Yeah.
None of that happened. There was just a bunch of people waiting around on the island.
Yeah.
Fuck all happened. Yeah, people were stranded. No water, no food. This one was handing out cheese sandwiches. She lost everything. Because no one was paying for the food. She was giving it out because these people were fucking stranded in the middle of nowhere. But all these people only went to the event because it was social currency.
Wow.
That's the whole fucking moral of the story. Social currency is the whole moral.
People do anything just to...
Think about it like that. They're doing that now, yeah?
Yeah.
20 years from now, how far do you think that's going to go? Social currency is going to become... You're not going to have a CV in 20 years. You're going to have an Instagram. Think about it, isn't it?
I would say your Facebook would be your CV. Because
Your
let's face it,
Facebook-
it's already a
Facebook's-
fucking CV.
No, but my Facebook. If my Facebook was my CV, yeah, I'll be fucked. I'll be very unemployed. Because ain't shit going on my Facebook. I ain't updated that shit in time. I had one picture from 2014. I just updated my profile picture before my one now was 2014.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah.
If you want to search him up, his name is Luke.
No, do not fucking search me up.
Oh, his name is just Luke.
You search me up on episode 2, innit? That's what it is. If we make it to episode 2, that's how you search me up, innit? But that's the whole thing. Social currency is a big fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's important. It's
It
more
is.
important than a lot of people realize. And I feel like that's going to take center stage. Same thing what we're doing with this podcast. This podcast is a form of social currency. It gets our voices out there in that way. It's not social currency in the sense that we're trying to portray something else for a certain reaction. We're just trying to get our opinions out there. But let's say people listen.
Yeah.
Then we have an audience, and our audience brings us sponsors and blah 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 blah. That's still a form of social currency. And because we're raising, let's say we have kids, yeah, we're raising them in that environment. Same way our parents raised us, yeah, we weren't raised with the internet. So
Those times.
those are good times. I had a
Do
flip
you know
phone.
what? Oh man, that Motorola Razor.
What about?
Jeez. Back in my day, mate. Back in my day.
For context, yeah, I'm a lot younger than Johnny by many, many years. He's a very old man. No, I'm 4 years younger than him.
4 years younger. Yeah.
So we're basically the same generation. He's just a little bit ahead of me. But yeah.
Yeah, I just
We both
remember
had-
just a little bit more. Because I remember turning on that TV and let's see, what's on right now?
He's like, you got to flip through the Sky TV, guys.
Oh, trust me,
There
man.
was no Netflix, so you got to flip
And
through
I
Sky
don't know
TV.
I don't know if you guys have ever had this, but when you're Sky TV, after a certain amount of time, the shit just stops working.
Yeah, no.
You had to press down like your life depended on it just to change the channel.
Do you know what I fucked with though? Teleshopping.
Do you know what? If I was allowed to stay up past 10:30, yeah,
Real shit.
all I do is watch teleshopping.
That's some real shit. Listen,
Bro.
you get the
JML?
little box in the JML. fam.
JML, mate.
They sell me a fucking vacuum. They'll sell me a broom. They'll sell me
The
whatever
Jack
they got.
LaLanne juicer, mate.
Ooh.
I used to remember that.
We're talking big
It
money
used
now.
to be like, apple, juice.
Juice. Oh yeah, no. He used to go. You get that one white woman. She goes. And
Yeah.
all you see is just coming out nice. This pure,
then she's like,
freshly squeezed juice.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
We only have so many left. You need to get yours now. Blah blah. And that was the modern day salesman at the time. Now it's all through Instagram.
Not
Yeah.
even that, it's all for ads through Instagram.
Yeah, but think about it like this. They're evolving, so accounts now are ad space. You know what I mean?
True.
Everything is going to become ad space. The whole thing why Google is one of the biggest Alphabet, sorry, is one of the biggest companies. Facebook is not a social network, it's a data mining company.
Yeah.
It is purely data mining.
Yeah.
Google is a data mining company, and it's all to sell back to advertisers. It's the whole reason why now everything, like and everything's getting stricter when it comes to like privacy policies and shit like that.
No, of course.
Because the government, remember when Zuck was on trial?
Yes.
Everything
Yes.
changed after that.
Yeah.
Everything fucking changed after that.
Because,
Shit went deep.
to be fair,
Every website I go on now,
As-
except my cookies. Yes.
the thing is, as a computer science student,
Oh.
what he was talking about, the jury and I don't know if there was, I just listened to it, I didn't really look at it or anything, but the judge and everyone around him and all the lawyers and everything, they didn't know what they were talking about.
Yeah. Oh, they had no fucking
They had
clue.
no idea.
They had no fucking clue.
Zuck
man.
was talking.
They know who we're talking about. They know who we're talking about.
Mark Zuckerberg was
The Zuck.
shortened into Zuck.
The Zuck.
What Zuck was talking about was he was talking about how
Yeah.
then he's not keeping any information, but he does monitor the information.
They
So it's
keep
not
it,
that
though.
he was withholding information, like because he wanted that for advertising or sending out to people or whatever. He was monitoring. Yeah, fair enough. That's still wrong. But
It's in their policy though.
the policy. I haven't read the policy.
I haven't even. But I know that they are allowed to take our data.
Yeah,
Like
they're allowed to
we
take
sign
the
up for that shit. You know what I mean? The moment we sign up for Facebook, we allow them to access our data.
And because he wasn't doing anything wrong is because legally, part of computer science, what I have to learn is the legality of computing and certain laws that have to be passed. And one of the biggest laws in there is data protection.
Yeah.
Back in the day, back in the day,
It was a Wild West though.
last year, data protection was to a point where anything that was kept can be held until the employer wanted to release it.
Yeah.
And after that, then after the whole Zuck thing, then they just changed it. They literally just changed everything where any information that's held
Yeah.
needs to be released if it's not active anymore. So places like workplaces, they're not allowed to hold your information.
Yeah.
This is why when you leave a company, you can't go back there in a year's time and be like, can I start again? When you leave the company, all your information is deleted.
Yeah.
All your information is wiped
Has to
because
be.
they're not allowed to keep that information of you.
What was that, GDPR?
Yeah. And that's the new law that's passed. And honestly, there's benefits and there's always drawbacks. There's always benefits, there's always drawbacks. But I think there's more drawbacks than there are benefits.
We're in a different culture though. We're in the culture now where we have to accept that what we put out there is not meant for just our eyes. You know what I mean? As long as you can accept that your data and your information is going to be passed on, and like that's just the way of the world. And like we can cry about it all you want, but you're still going to use Facebook. You get me?
Exactly.
If you really don't like it, you're not going to use social media. But they make it so fucking tantalizing that you're going to want to use it regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you guys have experienced when you're on a website and it asks you to accept the keys.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's accepting.
That's all tracking data.
Yeah, it's just tracking what you search. So especially on e-commerce websites like eBay, Amazon.
That's why when you fucking
AliExpress,
good.
all of those websites, when you click accept, you give them the right to monitor what you search, and whatever you search
sold back to advertisers,
and they pop up every single minute.
Speaking of AliExpress though, just so we can kind of broaden it a little bit, you know about that Soulja Boy shit?
Nah, I don't.
Do you know about dropshipping and all that?
Yeah, I know about dropshipping.
Alright, cool. So Soulja Boy,
for the viewers out there, dropshipping is selling something on the internet to somebody where you just order it online and you send it to them.
yeah. So it's basically you're a middleman essentially, and your job is basically marketing.
You're just the guy that hits buy and send to a certain address, and you get the profit.
Exactly. So Soulja Boy
Yeah.
has released a series of consoles. I don't know if you heard about that. The Soulja game.
The Soulja game, no.
Big man shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Big man shit. Soulja Boy released these series of consoles called Soulja Game, yeah? But they're emulators. They are Nintendo unlicensed emulators.
No.
I swear to God. So he had like three. It was the Soulja Game Portable, and then the Soulja Game Fuse, yeah?
No.
They are all dropship fucking consoles. Yeah, and all from AliExpress. You can just find them on there. They're like £30. He was selling them for $99.99 upwards. The Fuse one, he was selling for $3.99. $3.99. Do you know how much that costs on AliExpress?
How much?
60.
What?
60. Everyone was buying into that shit. Like mad.
And my
Everybody
man was
buying
making
it.
money off that.
I saw one screenshot from it. Yeah. 250k
Yeah.
in one day.
Wow.
250,000 in one day. Dollars.
Did you get done in?
So Nintendo found out because he was advertising. He was making so much money in one day, and it's all unlicensed. It's all emulation. So they found out, yeah, and then they hit him with a takedown notice.
Of course.
They're like, look, you're selling our games unlicensed, Yeah, this is illegal. It's illegal in Japan now to mod. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, you're selling all of our shit unlicensed. You need to stop this shit right now. So he takes down all the other consoles and he just keeps up the fucking Fuse one. Yeah, he's trying to fucking spout like he's this mad entrepreneur and shit, like he's running his own technology. He's got these things called Soldier Pods. They're basically knockoff AirPods. He's got the Soldier phone. It's basically a Chinese, like a very big phone in Japan or China.
Wow.
And he's selling it for maybe like triple the price. But everyone's giving him credit, yeah, because he's doing a lot of interviews and shit like that. He's doing his media. You know what I mean? He's really going in the media. Like he's going on The Breakfast Club, like Everyday Struggle, these like shows related to hip hop.
Yeah.
And he's fully advertising these fucking consoles.
At the end of the day, he's got the voice for it.
Exactly, but everyone's giving him credit, like, yeah, we support business, we support this, we support that. But no, you're getting fucking bumped. When people get sent the console, yeah, it doesn't say Soldier Game on the box, it says HD Game 8001. Yeah, this is our budget emulator.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, but no, that's one thing, like, he's doing his bits. He's literally taking, that's why I think social currency is such a big thing. Social currency made him 250k in one day.
Damn.
One fucking day. He didn't have to spend a penny. He got paid to go and do these interviews. He didn't have to spend one penny advertising shit.
Yeah.
And he made 250 in one day. He's made well over fucking $2 million.
God damn it, man.
Yeah, man. Social currency's a motherfucker.
I mean, speaking about games now, like Nintendo are in hot water because apart from Super Smash Brothers that's just come out, what is left for them? They've brought out their Mario game. They've brought out their Mario Deluxe U game, which is, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's just a port of the Wii U game. There's no point of it. Yeah. It's just all the same. They brought out Pokemon and they brought out other shit, but other than that, what's left for them? Because all you can do now is just make another Zelda game and sell it.
Yeah, but think about how much that sells. Ocarina of Time kept them in business.
That's the thing. They rely heavily on their IPs.
Yeah, but their IPs are very strong.
Exactly. But it's a dying market because they're not going to be strong forever.
Alright, think about it like this. They're what, 25 years strong with these same IPs that started on the fucking NES.
Yeah. With Pokemon, Pokemon is still strong because Pokemon still appeals to the older generation and the younger generation.
Yeah, but so does Mario and so does Zelda.
So does Mario and Zelda, yeah.
So what's the problem?
The problem is they'll get to a point where everyone's going to treat them like Star Fox and Metroid.
I can actually bet you they never will, because those IPs are what they cherish. Those IPs know those IPs.
I may be wrong, but
I feel like that's the thing. They've proven for the last 25 years that they can hold this shit up.
They haven't though. That's the thing. They have
to think about it. Oh, Mario's a bit slipping, but Odyssey, it changed everyone's opinion.
But the thing is, you can have great IPs, but if you can't support it with a console,
Switch.
The Switch is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but
they know
how long is the Nintendo DS was amazing.
Yeah, but they know what they're doing. The same thing's why the Switch and the 3DS can be.
But I don't want the next 10 years to be a new Switch every year until like they're ready to make a new one.
I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna follow. You know how the Xbox and PS4 had a Pro version. I feel like personally, some point in the next 5 years, there's gonna be a Pro Switch.
From what I know about Nintendo, I've had pretty much every single console from Nintendo. From what I know, is they're gonna make a Switch XL.
Yeah, but I feel like it's gonna be a bit more powerful.
Yeah, no, it has to be a bit more. If it's XL, then it needs extra power.
No, but I mean powerful enough to run games that the
It's never
Switch
going to
can't.
be 4K.
No.
They don't need 4K.
They don't, cause that's not what they're about.
Exactly.
But it doesn't need to be 4K, but I think it's going to be more powerful to the point where the same way the Xbox One X and the fucking PS4 Pro, they kind of made the older systems a little bit more redundant. Even though they're still supported, they're a bit more redundant than before. I feel like that's going to happen with the Switch.
Like, I'm not going to lie to you here. I have a PS4.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I've been playing PS4 since I bought it like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
But I recently bought an Xbox One, and that's the only thing I play.
Xbox One slept on. I'm not gonna lie, Xbox One is slept on. Like, it's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Everyone's shouting the Xbox One, and I'll tell you the reason why they shouting it is because of the fucking Kinect.
Oh god.
The Kinect was atrocious. And do you know what they did? They listened
Oh yeah.
They took it out. They were like, fuck it, we don't need it.
Yeah, but they lost so much money that they had to list.
Yeah, exactly.
They
'cause nobody was
lost
buying
the
it.
fucking console wars.
Everyone was buying PS4s, buying PS4s. Heck, my PS4 is the original.
Oh fuck yeah.
The original. Mine's not a slim. Mine's not a pro. Mine's just normal PS4. But then I got an Xbox One X.
Then I got that.
And you know what?
Here's what I think though.
It's amazing.
The next Xbox is going to be a lot more like a PC.
Yeah.
A lot more.
I think they'll do a dual operating system with Xbox and Windows.
Yeah, I think the Xbox, the next Xbox is going to run Windows 10.
But I don't know how powerful that can be. I don't know how powerful they can make it. Because if
think
you
about
think
how long
about,
Windows XP lasts.
Yeah, but that's the only reason Windows XP lasted this long is because it was the only operating system that had all the security updates. So it was the most secure operating system out there.
Yeah,
so that's why Windows Vista came out, Windows 7 came out.
Windows 7 was hard.
Yeah.
Windows 7 was the shit.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Windows 7. I was using Windows 7 for years until they offered me a free upgrade for 10.
If you look at companies, right, mate, IBM, big company in London. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but IBM is a big,
It's huge.
like,
It's worldwide.
yeah, big firm. Guess what operating system they're still on?
2000.
Windows 95.
I was gonna say that.
They're still on Windows 95, and that's because that's the only operating system that has no issues, and they haven't had an issue ever since.
Yeah, but if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly, and they can't be broke.
Right?
It really can't be, because Windows 10 is just a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, fucking Windows.
You click something, you open up something else. You want Internet Explorer, but you end up opening fucking
Edge.
Microsoft Store.
Oh, fuck me.
And then it's like,
should
well,
drive me
I don't want to tile up here, and it's just a bunch of bullshit. I just want to go on Internet Explorer, and I just want to go on a website, and I just want to watch something, or I just want to buy something.
You might be the only person on earth that's ever said I want to go on Internet Explorer. You might be the
I mean,
it's all about Google Chrome. It's all about Google
The
Chrome.
only point of Internet Explorer is so you can
Download Chrome.
Google Chrome.
That's the real shit. That's the real shit.
But do you know what? When they released Microsoft Edge, everyone's shouting it. Don't get me wrong, everyone's shouting it.
It's not great though.
But after a month or so, that shit started getting good feedback.
Oh yeah, but it's still
No,
kind of dead.
No,
I
not.
use it. It's kind of dead. I used it the other day.
It's not though. It's actually really good.
It's not for me. I'm not gonna lie. It's
That's
too
if
sluggish.
the
for
thing
me.
is, if you use the Windows 10 app version, it's shit.
No, I use the.
But if you use the desktop version-
yeah, I use that.
Yeah.
I don't fuck.
You don't like it?
It's not for me.
I feel like it's done its job. I feel
That's
like
the, yeah,
it's
it's done its job, but Google Chrome does its job much better. So why would I use Edge?
Because again, from a computer science point of view, the reason why I wouldn't prefer Edge over Chrome. I still use Chrome, and I'll always use Chrome. But the reason why Edge has the slight upper hand is because when you open up a tab in Chrome, it uses up your RAM,
Oh,
and your
fuck
RAM
it.
is the most important thing. So if you
Yeah.
have about 12 tabs open, and again, I'm the sort of person that will have like 25, 30 tabs.
Exactly. Yeah.
That slows your computer down,
Real shit.
because then it's going to have to take RAM is temporary memory, so it's going to have to take temporary memory from your actual hard drive, and that'll just slow the system down because it will need to run a lot more faster. But with Edge, because it's an integrated program,
Yeah,
it
true.
runs a lot smoother.
Yeah.
However, it still doesn't do the job. They try to release it like, oh my god, this is going to be the best thing ever. Nah, mate. No.
I'm still not fucking with Bing. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fuck Bing. What the fuck is Bing?
Motherfucker, fam.
Bing is the most pointless shit I've seen.
Like you said, the most searched thing on Bing is Google.
Like, the only reason somebody would use Bing is when they're on the Xbox and they go into Google Internet Explorer or Microsoft Edge. That's the only search engine you can put. You can't put anything. You can't put Google. You can't put Ask Jeeves. You can't put nothing. You can only put.
Ask Jeeves?
You don't know what Ask Jeeves is?
I've heard of it.
It was the Google for the 90s, man.
Yeah, but there's a reason it ain't around now. Innit? That's what I'm gonna say.
The only reason they ain't
as much as I
around-
don't fuck with Google, innit? Like
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
fuck with Google.
The only reason that they ain't around is because they didn't follow the like they didn't follow the evolution.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they're not
They
around.
didn't
And
keep
that's the only reason a lot
They
of
got
places are not
blockbuster,
around.
didn't it? They got blockbuster.
Blockbusters would have been an amazing company. Think about it. Just think about it. If they just followed the evolution and made an online store or even an online streaming service and kept their store open, they still would have made money. Because you still got those people who want to come in and buy DVD. You still got those people who want to come in and rent a DVD.
Do you know what happened with Blockbuster and Netflix?
What?
So they had the opportunity to buy Netflix for what was it? I got
Yeah, I remember heard about
for
that.
about $1 billion,
Yeah.
and they laughed the founder of Netflix out of the office.
Yeah.
They laughed him out. And now look at them. I fuck with Netflix's original content.
Yeah, but what about Amazon Prime Video?
The only thing I've really given a go on it is Sneaky Pete.
They've got some alright
I
TV
think they have
shows,
Game
you
of
know.
Thrones on.
They do not. No.
HBO Go. Everyone's got a fucking streaming service.
They have Walking Dead.
Yeah, but Walking Dead went shit.
They have The Office. They have The Grand Tour.
What, UK or US?
UK. Grand Tour.
No. Office.
Oh, US.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's the real shit.
They have a bunch of shit. They have all the Pokemons.
I don't watch that shit.
Ah, well. And
I don't even know. I really fuck with The Office though. I literally sat through maybe 7 seasons in 3 weeks.
The Office is
I watched
great.
the first season. It was only
Yeah.
like 6 episodes. I was like, this is alright. I get to season 2, shit just goes crazy, fam. Shit just went left. I was like, yes, I love this shit. Michael Scott, man.
Michael Scott.
I that's why I always fucked with Jim, innit? So I never realised how important Michael Scott was, because I always used to
Yeah.
watch clips of Jim and like
Yeah.
Dwight, them two pranking each other. But then I watched the actual show and I was like, ooh, Michael Scott is a G.
It is.
Michael Scott is that's the kind of manager we need from Michael Scott.
It's just his jokes are just like, hey, yeah, and then you look at the camera.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's what completes the show.
Oh, trust me. Like, if they didn't have Steve Carell and the actor that played Dwight, no point in having that show.
Real shit. No. I feel like Jim's important to it as well.
He's important, but he's a really, really strong supporting character.
That's the whole thing. They had that whole arc with him and Pam in it, and that was what was important. They had a 4-season long arc of them two falling in love.
Yeah.
And that wasn't really done on TV, like in the side focus. They
Yeah.
never put a love story in the side focus until that. So it was all fucking laughing and jokes. But then the whole time, you're learning to fucking build with these other characters who are falling in love and then making a family. That's what I fucked with. I've never seen
that's what I like about it. The fact is, they put this whole romance thing on, but they didn't bombard you with
Exactly.
it. They didn't
It was a side piece.
It was something that you'd be like, you'd notice. That you'd have like maybe 1 or 2 scenes. You're like, yeah, I remember. Yeah, oh, they should just fall in love. They should just get together.
Exactly. This should just
and then they
happen
just cut, and then go to Michael Scott, and then he'd do something fucking crazy, and that would just tie it all together.
Michael Scott, man. I love.
I think that is one of the best TV shows out there at the moment.
That is the best comedy show of all time in my opinion. Not a sketch show, but a comedy show, like a purely comedy show. I think that's either the best or one of the best.
Yeah, definitely.
For sketches, yeah. Like I've already told you this, but for me, it's the Chappelle Show. That was so revolutionary.
I actually haven't seen it.
Oh my god. So this was 2002. Dave Chappelle makes a sketch about a white supremacist who's actually black. And he's blind.
Wow.
So he is talking mad shit. He publishes books about white supremacy. And it turns out he's a black guy who's blind, who doesn't know he's not a white guy. And there was this one scene where they were like, oh, they're being very racist towards him, and he has no idea because he's blind. So he starts chanting, yeah, kill him. They're talking about him, and it left all the fucking white supremacists confused. And then there's one scene he's doing a talk, and then he fucking I don't even know. They tell him take your mask off because he's wearing a fucking hood. They say take your mask off. He's like, all right, I'll take my mask off. Rips his mask off, and they all see his Dave Chappelle. One guy's fucking head exploded. I'm telling Dave Chappelle, like the Chappelle show was fucking revolutionary.
Wow.
2002, he was like, oh, they don't want to hear what a young black guy has to say unless a white woman sings it.
Yeah.
So we got a white woman on stage to fucking sing all of his thoughts.
Oh,
and he
God.
kept writing down these fucking mad controversial thoughts. And this woman like Cinderella is there singing everything he writes. Like he's like, oh, I don't really like gay people, but I love lesbians. He's got this woman singing like crazy shit. Like this shit is stuff that you did. Have you seen Key and Peele?
No.
Alright, well I'm guessing people listening here, they probably would have seen it. That's the kind of shit he makes here. And this was being done 10 years before this kind of thing was even talked about.
Oh shit.
Wait, you've never heard of Rick James? The sketch?
No.
You need to watch that shit.
I'll probably watch it when I get in.
It's amazing.
Yeah, man.
So it's Charlie Murphy. Do you know who that is?
No.
Eddie Murphy's brother.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy's brother.
He has a brother?
He has a brother.
Oh my God.
He passed away recently, 2016.
Oh God.
Yeah, but this was 2002, and he goes and tells the story about the one time he meets Rick James, and Rick James is a mad celebrity, and he's there licking the sides of girls' face. There was this one scene I loved, where Dave Chappelle's playing Rick James, and he licks the side of this girl's face, and then she gives him a look, and he goes, "I'm Rick James, bitch. Enjoy yourself."
Oh wow.
But he was telling the whole story of like the kind of shit he got up to with Rick James. He was a mad fucking popular, like, give it to me, baby, that guy.
Oh shit, alright.
And like, you need to watch it. Oh my! If anyone's listening, you fucking watch that shit.
Yeah.
Like, it changed everything. Everyone used to call Charlie Murphy Eddie Murphy's brother. As soon as that sketch came out, they would go on the street and they would shout, "Charlie Murphy!" Because that's what Rick James used to say to him. He would see him, he'd say, "Charlie Murphy," then punch him in the head.
Oh.
And Charlie Murphy's like, he's real, isn't it? Like, he's from the streets, isn't it? And he was in the Navy. Oh, sorry, he was in the Navy and all this other shit.
Yeah.
And some random fucking celebrity punching him in the head. He was like, yeah, I have no idea what to think, man. I'm starstruck, but at the same time, I can't let someone fuck with me like that. So he went back and he fucking fly kicked him.
Fly kicked him?
He fly kicked Rick James. Charlie Murphy fly kicked Rick James. And then they smoke a blunt together after.
What?
I'm telling you, you need to watch it.
I will.
Oh, it's amazing.
I will. And on that note, I am freezing my tits off.
Oh, it's fucking freezing. There's a car right there, just blocking up all the fucking noise.
I just hope you guys enjoyed our little sesh, a little talk,
little cheeky one,
a little just talking about
random shit,
just literally random shit. And if you do like it, you can subscribe. If you do love it, you can like.
Next episode, we're getting into the Epic Banana sex life.
Okay, alright, okay.
It's gonna be a good time, fam. It's gonna be a good time.
I don't mind that, you know. Okay.
Listen, I know you got stories to tell, but
oh mate, I've got loads.
We'll get into that next episode.
I've got a couple stories.
You got a couple cheeky ones. Couple cheeky ones.
But thank you for listening, guys. If you want to comment, like, and subscribe, and one like, and Luke will make an Instagram.
Boom.
I'm gonna hold you guys to that. All right, guys.
I'll like it myself.
Yeah, you will. All right, guys. Take it easy.
All right, peace.